Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to Pure Speak English. I'm Ben.
And I'm Crystal. We're so happy you're here with us today.
You know, Crystal, every time we start a new episode, I feel this warm feeling in my heart because I know that somewhere out there, someone is listening to us while they're making coffee or walking in the park or maybe sitting quietly in their room. And they're choosing to spend their time learning English with us.
That's beautiful, Ben. And you're right. Learning a language isn't just about grammar or vocabulary, it's about connection. It's about the decision you make every single day to show up for yourself and try.
Exactly. And today, we want to talk about something that might sound simple, but it's actually one of the most powerful things you can do for your English learning journey.
We're talking about your daily routine. Not a complicated study plan, not hours and hours of textbooks, just simple, small habits that you can build into your everyday life.
Because here's the truth, my friend. Big changes don't come from big moments. They come from small moments repeated over and over again.
Like drops of water filling a cup. One drop doesn't look like much, but day after day, drop after drop, that cup gets full.
I love that image, Crystal. And today, we're going to share with you a simple daily routine that can transform your English, not in a week, not in a month, but slowly, gently, naturally.
And the best part? You don't need to change your whole life. You just need to make small spaces in your day for English.
So wherever you are right now, take a deep breath with us. Breathe in and breathe out.
Let go of any stress or worry. You're exactly where you need to be.
And remember, learning English is not a race. It's a journey, and we're walking this journey with you, step by step. So let's begin. Crystal, before we dive into the daily routine, can I share something personal with you?
Of course, Ben. I'd love to hear it.
When I first started learning Spanish, because yes, I'm also a language learner, just like everyone listening, I made a big mistake.
Oh, what happened?
I thought that to improve, I needed to study for hours every day. So I would wake up on Saturday morning, make a huge cup of coffee, sit at my desk, and tell myself, today I'm going to study for 4 hours straight.
Let me guess. It didn't work?
Not at all. After about 45 minutes, I was exhausted. My brain felt tired, my eyes hurt from staring at the screen, and worst of all, I felt guilty. I felt like I was failing because I couldn't focus for 4 hours.
That's such a common feeling, Ben. So many learners think they need these long, intense study sessions to make progress.
Exactly. But then I discovered something magical. I stopped trying to study for hours, and instead, I started doing just 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at lunch, and 10 minutes before bed.
30 minutes total spread throughout the day.
Yes, and you know what? My Spanish improved faster than it ever had before. Because my brain wasn't exhausted, I was consistent, and I actually enjoyed it.
That's the key word. Consistent. Not perfect, not intense, just consistent.
So that's what we want to help you build today. A routine that's so simple, so gentle, that you can actually stick with it.
Because consistency beats intensity every single time.
Now, Crystal, I know you have your own story about daily routines. Do you want to share it?
I'd love to. So, I grew up speaking English, but when I moved to France for a year, I had to learn French, and I was terrified.
Really? You seemed so confident when you talk about language learning.
Oh, Ben, I was scared. I remember walking into a bakery on my first week, and I wanted to buy bread, just bread. But I was so nervous about my pronunciation that I stood outside for 5 minutes, practicing the word pain, which means bread in French, over and over again.
That's so relatable. I think everyone listening has felt that fear before.
And when I finally walked in and said it, the woman behind the counter smiled and handed me the bread. It was such a small moment, but it felt like a victory.
Those small victories matter so much.
They do, and here's what I learned. I didn't improve my French by taking intensive classes or studying grammar for hours. I improved by doing small things every single day. I listened to French music while I cooked. I changed my phone language to French. I wrote 3 sentences in my journal every night before bed.
Small habits, daily habits.
Exactly, and that's what made the difference. After 6 months, I could have conversations. After a year, I felt comfortable. Not perfect, but comfortable.
I love that. Comfortable is a beautiful goal.
It is, and that's what we want for you with English. We want you to feel comfortable, to feel like English is a friend, not an enemy.
So let's talk about this daily routine. Let's break it down into small, simple parts that anyone can do.
Okay, Ben, let's imagine someone listening to us right now. They wake up in the morning, maybe they're still in bed, their alarm just went off. What's the first thing they should do for their English?
Great question. And here's the beautiful thing. They don't even need to get out of bed yet.
I love that already.
The first step is this. Before you check your phone, before you look at social media, take just 2 minutes to speak English out loud.
Out loud.
Yes, it sounds simple, but it's powerful. You can say something like, "Good morning. Today is a new day. I'm going to try my best. I'm proud of myself for learning."
So you're not studying, you're just speaking.
Exactly. You're waking up your English brain. You're telling your mind, today we're going to use English.
And it doesn't matter if you make mistakes?
Not at all. There's no one listening. It's just you, in your bed, speaking softly to yourself.
I think this is so important, Ben, because many learners only practice English in their heads. They think about English, they read English, but they don't speak it.
Right. And speaking is different. When you speak, even to yourself, you're using different parts of your brain. You're practicing pronunciation. You're building confidence.
So the first step is 2 minutes of speaking in the morning. Just simple sentences about your day, your feelings, your hopes.
Exactly. And here's a tip. You can even describe what you see. I see the sunlight coming through my window. I hear birds outside. I feel a little tired, but I'm grateful to be alive.
That's beautiful, and it's also practicing the present simple tense, which is so important for beginners.
Yes, you're learning without even realizing it.
Okay, so that's morning, 2 minutes of speaking. What's next?
Next is breakfast, or coffee time, or whenever you have your first quiet moment of the day.
What should they do then?
This is when you listen to something in English. But here's the important part. It should be something you enjoy.
Not a boring textbook audio.
No, it should be something that makes you happy. A podcast like this one, a song you love, a short video about cooking, or travel, or animals, whatever you're interested in.
Because if you enjoy it, you'll actually do it.
Exactly. And you don't need to understand every single word.
Really?
Really. In fact, if you understand about 70%, that's perfect. You're learning new words, but you're not frustrated.
So how long should they listen?
Just 5 to 10 minutes, that's all, while you're eating breakfast, or brushing your teeth, or getting ready for your day.
I love this, Ben, because it's not adding extra time to your day. You're just using the time you already have.
Exactly. You're making English a part of your life, not something separate from it.
Okay, so now they've spoken for 2 minutes and they've listened for 5 to 10 minutes. What's next?
Next is the afternoon, and this is where we do something called English in the Wild.
English in the wild? That sounds exciting.
It is. This means you find English in your everyday life. Maybe you see a sign in English on the street. Maybe you notice an English word on a product at the store. Maybe you watch a 1-minute video on social media in English.
So you're not sitting at a desk studying, you're finding English around you.
Yes, and the magic is when you find English in real life, it sticks in your brain better because it's connected to a real experience.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. Let's say you're at a cafe and you see a sign that says, "Today's special, fresh lemonade." You could just walk past it, or you could stop for 5 seconds and think, "Special, that means something unique or important today. Fresh means new, just made."
And maybe you even say it out loud quietly. Today's special.
Exactly. You're practicing in the moment.
I love this so much. It makes English feel alive, not like something trapped in a textbook.
That's exactly the feeling we want. So that's the afternoon. Find English in the wild. Notice it, think about it, maybe say it out loud.
Yes, and this can take just 2 to 3 minutes of your day, but those minutes add up.
Okay, Ben, what about the evening when people are tired from work or school?
The evening is my favorite part.
Why?
Because this is when we do something gentle and relaxing. This is when you read something in English for pleasure.
For pleasure, not for studying?
Exactly. This could be a short story, a children's book, a blog post about something you love, even social media posts or comments in English.
How long should they read?
Just 5 to 10 minutes. And here's the important part. You don't need to look up every word you don't know.
Really?
Really, if you can understand the general meaning, that's enough. You can look up 1 or 2 words if you're really curious, but don't stop every sentence to check your dictionary.
Because that makes reading feel like work.
Exactly. We want reading to feel like relaxation.
I think this is so important, Ben, because many learners forget that English can be fun. It can be a way to relax at the end of the day.
Yes, and when you read for pleasure, you're seeing grammar and vocabulary in context. You're learning naturally, the way children learn.
So